Welcome, fantasy fans, to the darkest corners of lore. Today, we're diving into the shadowy world of dark elves, those cunning, magical, and often downright ruthless societies that haunt books, games, and movies. From spider-worshipping Drow to world-hopping Ainel and beyond, we're ranking the top 5 dark elf societies in fantasy fiction based on their sheer ruthlessness. Who shall take the crown as the most brutal? Stick around to find out and let us know your pick in the comments. Hello everyone, Michael R. Schulteis here. Hit that subscribe button and let's jump into the darkness. Before we start, what makes a dark elf society ruthless? It's their culture of betrayal, their brutal traditions, and how far they'll go to hold power. Coming in at number 5, we have the Ainel from The Witcher books and games. These dark elves, also called the Alderfolk, rule a parallel world with an iron grip. They're not your typical shadowy elves, they're elegant but ruthless. Before the conjunction of spheres, the Ainel conducted raids against other worlds in the tradition known as the Wild Hunt, taking humans as slaves. They also war constantly with the unicorns, envious of their ability to travel through space and time, an ability the Ainel also had until the conjunction of spheres. The Ainel take humans as slaves, raid other worlds, and generally cause trouble, but they're at number 5 because their ruthlessness is more calculated than chaotic, more chess game than bloodbath. Compared to what's coming, they're almost civilized. What do you think of the Ainel? Drop a comment! Coming in at number 4, the Dark Elves, or Dolkalfar, from God of War. Rooted in Norse mythology, these Dark Elves are one of 2 factions of elves in Alfheim. They're insect-like, cunning, and wage a brutal war against the Light Elves for control of Alfheim's light. Their goal, of course, to conceal it and plunge the whole realm into darkness. Their hive mind tactics and willingness to sacrifice their own for victory, now that's what we call next-level ruthless. In God of War Ragnarok, we see their relentless attacks, leaving no room for mercy. Their strength is their unity, but their obsession with power puts them just outside the top 3 on our list. But hey, do you think the Dolkalfar deserve a higher spot? Let's hear it below. At number 3, the Druchii of Warhammer Fantasy. With 6 ferocious factions, each led by a legendary lord, these dark elves are the definition of vicious. Exiled from Ulthuan after their own witch king, Malekith, tried to usurp the throne, they built a society in Nagaroth, fueled by slavery, betrayal, and dark sorcery. Their black arcs raid coasts in search of slaves and sacrifices, and their goal is the reconquest of Ulthuan and the destruction or enslavement of the other elves. And Malekith's own mother, Morathi, manipulates everyone, making the Druchii a snake pit of ambition and cruelty. Their ruthlessness is an adaptation to life in the cold, harsh land of Nagaroth, not to mention constant attacks from beastmen and chaos. But are they the worst? 2 societies say no. By the way, which is your favorite Warhammer faction? Let us know in the comments. And the number 2 most ruthless Dark Elf society is the Drow of Dungeons & Dragons. Living in the Underdark city of Menzoberranzan, the Drow worship Lolth, the Spider Queen, who demands betrayal and sacrifice. Their matriarchal society is a web of lies. Houses wipe each other out for power, and even family members aren't safe. Drizzt Do'Urden's story in R.A. Salvatore's books shows just how brutal their world is. From poison daggers to demonic rituals, the Drow take ruthlessness to a whole new level. The cloak and dagger, treachery, and betrayal of the Drow puts them high on our list today, but they don't quite take the top spot. But hey, do you agree with number 2? Drop your thoughts below. And the number 1 most ruthless Dark Elf society is the Night Court Dwayari from my book, Augury of Blood, Book 1 of Legacy of Urmanghor. The Night Court are one of several races of Dwayari, but they stand out because of their proficient shape-shifting abilities, their nocturnal habits, and their nihilistic bloodlust. Where other Dark Elf societies plot, scheme, and wage wars of aggression, the Night Court Dwayari play the long game, focused on one overarching single-minded goal: to destroy creation and return the 3 worlds to a primordial abyss of endless night. In the very beginning, the Night Court were formless spirits, but the primeval gods spoke order into being with the power of command, forcing the Night Court and the other races of Dwayari to take form. Where those other courts accepted this state of affairs, A faction of the Night Court has continued to fight on even after suffering a crushing defeat on the battlefield, waging a relentless and stealthy campaign of asymmetrical warfare against the gods and mortal men. They do not forgive, they do not forget, and they'll stop at nothing to destroy all creation, and that's what makes the Night Court Dwayari number 1 on our list today. But what do you think? Which Dark Elves are your pick for the top slot? Drop a comment and share your thoughts below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one.
Mother Night, we break asunder order, in our music we delight.